Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dennis and welcome back to chess videos. And today I will actually continue the lessons. So previously we did these lessons over here. The first one we did was opening principles over here, and the first one we did was controlling the center, or or the opening. Sorry, I just burped there. The controlling the center we did that, and today we'll actually continue, and this will be developing your pieces. And I guess let's just go. It's another week, meaning that I'm supposed to be able to do this. I think. If you haven't noticed already, this only is available for if you're free to play. If you don't have membership, you can only do this once every week. So this is pretty much that. Okay, let's start the challenge. Develop your pieces. White to move. White decides to move the knight on g1. What's the best square for this piece? Oh, wait, is it? White decides to move the knight on g1. Oh, over here, this one. What's the best square for this piece? It's kind of obvious. Well, there's three options. One, there's this one over here. Second, there's one over here. Third, there is one over here. Um, to the edge usually is bad because then if you're over here, the way that you can go is only one two, and that's pretty much it. Do you know L over here, this is already off the board, which is bad, right? So if you have the knight, usually you want that not to be on the edge, unless it's certain thing, pretty much. um Now, if you put it over here in front of the king, I mean, that's bad because the bishop cannot go out, the queen cannot go out, and that's already clogging the thing. So yeah, I feel like the best will be over here. Yep, F3 is correct. Great work. Once again, white has several good moves, but let's decide what's the best square to develop our light squared bishop on F1. Oh, over here. Okay. Um, but let's decide what's the best square, huh? To develop, right? I'm actually not sure though. Usually people put it over here. Yep, okay, that's passive. It is incorrect. This is a passive square for our bishop, but it's not a terrible move. Let's find a more open diagonal for this bishop where it points to black's weakest square on the chessboard, the f7 square. F7? Over here. Oh, that's the weakest square. I actually just know about that. Okay. Okay, so it means over here then. Yep. Great work developing the white bishop to the most active diagonal. Okay, which is over here. That's actually a great thing that I just noticed. That's the weakest square. I guess it makes sense because only the king can protect this square. The bishop cannot, the knights cannot, the rook cannot, the queen even cannot because it's L, right? So it cannot really protect that, and obviously the one over here as well. And yeah, it's only the king, huh? That is actually interesting. Great work developing the white bishop to the most active diagonal. Let's continue. Black to move. White is threatening to capture our pawn on e5. How can black best develop a piece toward the center and protect this pawn? Develop a piece and also protect this pawn. There's actually multiple things. The one that I noticed is the bishop will be over here, but that's I don't think that's the best. I think the best is this knight to go out, because knight can go flexible from there, like going from here, right? Can go here, one two three four five, there is so many possibilities. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. Yep, knight c6 is correct. Nice move. Let's continue to develop our pieces and focus on where our dark squared bishop will be best developed. This one, right? Okay. um I think I'm gonna take this one again because again, if this was the worst square for black, maybe this also mirrored. Let's actually put that there. Yep. Excellent work developing your pieces to save active squares. Okay. Usually I also do something like this to here, but then it's just gonna get cake quite easily. Like this pawn can just go forward, and this bishop can be need to move away, right? So yeah, that's just how it is. Excellent work developing your pieces to save active squares. Let's continue. White to move. Black has developed both knights to passive squares which block black's bishop and queen from entering the game. Okay, that's what I'm saying earlier. Um, what I was saying earlier about blocking the queen bishop using your own knights. Okay. Let's use our superior development and threaten checkmate on f7. F7 is over here. Okay. Uh, I actually have no idea. What am I supposed to do here? Uh, Wait, I actually don't know. Mm, let's use our superior development and threaten checkmate. Maybe this one can go here. No, right? Is it this one? I think this is queen, right? Or this one probably. Uh, Interesting. I actually have no idea. Maybe this one here. Okay, knight g5 is correct. Excellent work. Black turns a bad position into a losing position. White can win the game immediately. How? Oh, it's just over here. It's just made in one. Yep, just like that. The king cannot capture. Oh, that's why this is the most vulnerable square. That makes sense now because this one it just blocks the king, right? The king cannot capture because there is this knight, and yeah, it cannot move. Nothing else can capture. So yeah, that's basically how it is. Fantastic work using your superior development to win the game. F7 checkmate is correct. Okay, let's continue. White to move. White species have flooded black's underdeveloped position. Where is it? White species have flooded black's underdeveloped position. Okay. Let's use our pieces together to force checkmate in just two moves. Oh, interesting. Uh, I think that will require something. Uh, I don't know. Oh, just to move. Interesting. I bet it has something to do with our knight, but where? Maybe over here. Oh, that's incorrect. Nice try, but this does not force checkmate on the next move. Look for a powerful check or use the hint to enjoy this fun checkmate attack. Huh? Oh, I see. If I go here, it's actually the knight protects the bishop. Okay. Great job forcing Black's king up the board. Black's king has no legal squares. It's checkmate time. Find the white's only jack in the position, and you will win the game. Okay. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay. So this is it. Yep. King cannot go forward. There is bishop. Cannot go backward. There is bishop. Can stay. There is knight, and nothing can capture this knight. Not even the knight. Not even the bishop, queen, whatever. Cannot do that. And yeah, it's just nightmare, right? I guess. Yeah. Even the king cannot capture bishop because there's this one knight over there as well from previous turns. Okay, that's actually checkmate, the combination of two knights and one bishop, which is kind of rare, but okay, interesting. Black is checkmated. Great job using your pieces together to win the game. Continue, and this is the last one. Black to move. White is dreaming of capturing your f7 pawn. This one, okay. With the queen on the next move. Okay. Oh, because there is this bishop. Okay. Oh yeah, that anchors this one. I think that also checkmate as well, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Uh, Black has several defenses, but the best move is a strong pawn move, which attacks White's light squared bishop. Okay, blocking its attack against the f7 pawn. Let's look for this powerful pawn move. Oh, that's actually interesting because the first thing that I thought is actually blocking the queen like this. Yeah, g6 is an alternative. This is also a reasonable choice for black, especially if we develop our knight to f6. Oh, this one over here. And block the renewed checkmate threat on f7. Oh, from here. Interesting. Okay, by white's queen. Now let's look for another strong pawn move which attacks white light squared bishop. Oh, okay, so when it goes here, Next turn it's just gonna go here and the same outcome pretty much. So that's still no bueno, right? I mean, you can also increase your up your pawn like that as well. I guess that's an option, but apparently that's not the way to go. I mean that's an alternative anyway. So yeah, I don't know why that's not the case, but okay. Um, let's retry. And yeah, okay, so just blocking this over here, that is great. Oh, I see, because this also in like deliver the pawn to be there as well. Okay, great job. White underdevelops the bishop, retreating it to its starting square. Not a good choice. Now, oh, this one over here, yep. Now let's develop our knight to a strong square, which also threatens to capture white's queen, which is over here, which you already know before. You continue to develop as white is forced to retreat. Excellent work. Which can we develop? How can we develop another piece into the game and threaten to capture white's queen? Oh, interesting. So we still continue. I guess this one over here. Oh, okay. No, that's an alternative. Okay. Taking space and attacking white's queen is definitely a strong move. Good job. Now let's develop our light squared bishop and attacks white's queen. Oh, it's this one. Okay, so it's just good there. Okay. Impressive development. You refuted white's quick checkmate attack and now have a huge lead in development and strong control of the center. Nice work. Okay, so everything here is just developing your pieces, like developing your knight, developing your bishop, developing your pawn. Okay, that's actually the thing that I'm learning as well. So that the next one I can do better. Okay, this queen cannot go here, cannot go here, cannot go here, cannot go here, can go here still, cannot go here. Yeah, literally cannot capture. The only move that is safe for queen, the white queen, is only over here. Kind of insane if you ask me. And then I can just pull over here. Not really. The bishop will be taken. Okay. Mm, yeah, I guess there's that. Anyway, but yeah. Okay, I think that's the last one, right? Yeah, let's continue. I think that's the end of the second lesson. Yep, lesson complete. Develop your pieces, course, opening principles. Next lesson, protect your king. Start lesson, I bet I cannot do that because I think, yep, I've reached the weekly limit. Okay, next one will be next week. So stay tuned for that. If you want the free lesson as well, I guess I'm just gonna do that. Not today. I'm good, but yeah, we did too. I wonder if I can go back though. Can I go back to the previous one? Oh, I can. Okay. At least that's something, right? At least for every course that you have done, you have finished, you will be able to come back to it. So yeah, develop pieces. Basically developing your knights, bishop, and that's it. There you go. There you go. Also, obviously, there is so many. There is so many positions that you can take, right? Like for instance, if you're using bishop, there is so many tiles that you can get. But I just learned something here that f7 is the worst position for black's tile. Okay, I just realized that, but okay, I'm gonna use that against my future chess match. But I guess there's just how it is. But yeah, anyway, that's all for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe, healthy. I will see you again tomorrow with another chess video. But until then, see ya.